What's up guys, XR Kiwis here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Before we get into it, if you could leave a like, comment and subscribe, then that would be much appreciated. So we're going to try and attempt to qualify for the Daily Knockout Tournament today. I'll show the gameplay of that when I enter it. I'll show you now that I have bought a new team ready for it. Not very expensive to be honest. Son already had. Martial and Dembele cost the most, 9,800 and 7,400. Haven't really used Martial a lot this year to be honest, hardly ever. But Dembele I'm a massive fan of. I even use him on my main account still. Chuck him in at cam. Sigurdsson will play right centre mid. I'm a massive fan of his long shots and shooting capabilities when he gets into the box, which is why I like to have a good shooter on one side. Bakayoko will be my other. I may as well just change formation and show you how the team will play. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Guy will stay CDM because of his medium-high work rates. Bakayoko goes on the right. On the left. Sigurdsson goes on the right for his long shots, which are 84, finishing 81 as well. Son will go in at cam. As you can see, he's got good stats for me from the Shell. Oh no, Son won't go in at cam. Dembele will go in at cam. Son will go left striker because of his 5-star weak foot. Martial right striker, and that's how the team will set up. So it didn't pay a lot for him. 1,000, 2.8, 2, 1.1, 700, 1.9, 1, first owner, 7.4, 9.8, and then 1.4 for Son. Got a few super subs that were already in my club, so just left them on the bench. Werner's a good sub, Moose is a good sub, and then a couple of players to go in midfield or something if I need them, and then Sterling for pace. But yeah, that's the team that I'm going to be using. I think I've got squad battle rewards to be claimed as well. I only played one game, I don't even know what I finished on. 2,000 coins anyway, and 2 gold packs. How many games? What day is it already? It's already Wednesday. I've missed a lot of games. Considering I'm going to try and qualify for Weekend League, I doubt whether I'll play any squad battles games again this week, but Foot Champs is worth it more than my eyes anyway. So if you open the first pack, we don't get a rare player. Do we get anybody half decent? Some Spanish league players, Italian league players? No one great in there. Squad fitness card, which is good though. That's not bad to get a squad fitness card from just normal gold packs. Amazingly, I packed a Griezmann from a normal gold pack right at the start of the year, and we don't get a rare in this one either. So I didn't expect anything from these. I played one game. Form's not bad though. And again, another squad fitness, which are all good, because I'll keep them in my club for Foot Champs. But have we sold a couple of items? 2 players there to get rid of them. A few players on my trade pile that are not really selling at the minute. Moose has apparently just moved club, so I'll keep him because he'll probably go up in price when his transferred card comes into the game. This guy, I'm not sure what I've kept. I just list him up. I don't need him at all, and he's a duplicate. So yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna go and try qualify for the DKT. So up and coming now will be the gameplay for it. So I will be right back. So as we get into the first game, we come up against a meta team with Martial, Jesus, Sterling, Bailly, Begovic, Walker, and the first half was pretty boring to be fair. As you can see, we start off quite early in the game, just getting a feel for it. We play nice football here, play a good ball through to Martial, who should be scoring from there on his right foot with a low driven, and that's pretty much all that happened in the first half. But I was absolutely dominating him. How I hadn't scored I do not know. 9 shots in his box, but he goes for a quick low driven there that gets blocked. I header it out, and then from here it's just a quick counter attack. And this was before the patch had been brought out, and let me tell you, that patch in my eyes had completely ruined the game. I mean, I weren't a massive fan of this game as it is. Well, the gameplay anyway. I hated the gameplay, but was finally starting to get used to it. And then they bring out this patch, and my god, if you're a quick attacking player that likes to do quick passes or quick dribbling, then you are screwed. Well, I have been anyway. I've played a few games after the patch has come out, and it is so slow, it's ridiculous. Some games is so slow that it honestly feels like you're playing with like 2-3 seconds delay. I'm playing with people like Neymar and Ousmane Dembele and that, with unbelievable dribbling and ball control, and they turn like buses, and it's honestly ridiculous how bad that it's got. Some games your players don't even make runs, and when they do, you give them the ball, and it's just so slow. You can't do anything with them. Passing as well has been affected massively. I've spoke to a few people that have said that they don't see a lot wrong with it. I personally think it's terrible. The people that don't see a lot wrong with it, that I've tend to have seen so far, are possession-based players, where they don't go for a lot of quick dribbling or quick passes anyway. So to them, there's not really any difference. That'll suit them more. If you're a slow player that likes to use build-up play, then it'll help you massively. It will give you a big advantage. I don't care what anybody says. Gameplay being slowed down gives advantage to possession players. And they done it to fix kickoff. I don't think kickoff's been fixed. I've personally played quite a few games, as I said, and there's still as many kickoff goals as there's ever been. It just seems to take a little bit longer. Instead of just running straight from kickoff, all you seem to got to do is turn around, pass back to your defenders, hold it for a while, and then they seem to go like back to the old kickoff anyway. Just hold the ball for like 15 seconds and then run forward, and the defence runs all over the shot again like it used to. But yeah, that's my personal opinion of the new patch. If you could leave a comment down below what you think of the patch, then that would be appreciated, and we can have a little discussion on it and talk about next video again. If you've got anything decent to say about it. But we go 1-0 down in this game. Again, he expected me to turn inside there, so I just turn the other way onto Ousmane's left foot, and he shouldn't really miss from there. I dive in with one tackle there, switch player to the other and get the ball with him. Get a lucky rebound there. Again, it's just slow build-up play at the minute, and we get lucky again there with an awful control for some reason. Skips past the player there, lovely little ball roll inside. Gets the shot away, and that's just extremely lucky. Takes a massive deflection, falls straight to Martial, who somehow does an awesome touch and finish in the space of a few seconds. So yeah, we get the nice tackle on the edge of the box there. Quick turn for Sigurdsson. Then Dembele with a few ball rolls to try and get that sprint boost up. Absolutely annihilates the defender with a Giovinco spin there. Nice quick pass in here. He's completely running defenders out. He can't read me to save his life. And then Son finishes it beautifully on his 5-star weak foot, which is why I have Son on the left and Martial on the right, because it'd be silly not to put the 5-star weak foot player on the left hand side. So you've got somebody that can shoot both sides still. As you can see here, his defence is gone. He's only really got 2 players back, and he made a bad pass out. Just mess about a bit, to be fair. Ball roll it round his keeper, and then just stuck it home. I was 3-1 up. He was never really getting back, and as you can see, he did quit 4-1. So a pretty good performance there. That's the team that you can see. Sigurdsson wasn't great for me, to be honest, but I annihilated this guy. As you can see, 55% possession, 8 shots on target, and that put us into the 3rd round, I think. That put us into the 3rd round after a dominating performance in the 1st round. This team, it's weird because he's obviously got a lot of coins, because he's got quite a few informs. Yarmolenko in there, Forvan in there, James Rodriguez in there. So he's got coins, but he's picked definitely a random team, considering he's got quite a few coins. A team that I won't go for personally myself. But again, like the last game, he reads the cut inside, so I turn back onto Dembele's left foot. I make an interception there, but don't get it back. However, I do just jockey him, and then the centre-back gets in there first. Pass into the middle. Nice first touch from Dembele to get away from the midfielder. Nice quick passes there. He expects me to go into Bakayoko, so I don't. A little bit of skill on the edge of the box, and then it's just nice close ball control in the box, and then just tuck it away. Again, once I get the lead in games, I tend to start messing about a bit, which is what I did there. Just messing about on the edge of the box and stuff. Just taking a mick, to be quite honest. However, he did get back into the game. He does me there, to be honest. as I say, once I get the lead, I stop concentrating, and he starts dabbing on me. Was not happy about the dab. As you can see, I knew things weren't going too well, so I tried pausing it here, but of course you don't get a pause until it goes out of play. And he runs down the wing, puts in an absolutely nothing cross. I mean, he's right by the bar line, by the corner flag. No right to put in a cross like that, and how he's ever won the header from 4 in there on the edge of the box is beyond me. But straight from kick-off, it's always nice, and everyone loves a kick-off goal. Just run straight down the wing with Bellerin, pass it inside again, just nice and calm on the edge of the box, waiting for him to move the player out. I see him move the player out there, and then it's just quick turning on the edge of the box, come back out because I see no space, nice little build-up play still, see the gap, cut inside onto Son's left foot, and he tucks it home. His defender did get a touch on it, but it was going in anyway, to be honest, and I dab back on him. To be honest, I score another goal here, and I'm surprised I didn't actually start shushing him, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the dab, plus he was celebrating for ages and then dabbing and then watching all the highlights and everything. There's just no need for it. Just if you get the lead or if you score a goal, just press your button. You're just wasting everybody's time. People do it to annoy other people. That can work sometimes, but to be honest, more than likely it's just going to spur your opponent on because he's going to want to beat you even more. And as you can see, I did start absolutely annihilating him. I go 5-2 up after he brought it back to 2-2. And then again, I just stopped concentrating here. Play a bad pass out there. Then a slight bit of delay. Didn't let me pass the ball out. And then he plays a... I thought I was going to get the ball back with Bakayoko there as well. Nice first time finish with Forvin. I'm surprised he's hit it so well considering his first time there. First time shots usually go horribly on this game. But straight from kick-off again. I mean, kick-offs definitely needed to be patched. But whatever they've done in my eyes hasn't patched them and has just made the game even worse. As you can see, he didn't get anywhere near the ball. Dembele just makes one run through the middle and he's completely in. 90th minute kick-off. I mean, you can't do a lot to stop it really with the way that this game works. A 10 for Son and a 10 for Dembele. Easy 6-3 victory. He had me worried a little bit when it was 2-2, but as soon as I got that third goal, there was no coming back for him. Possession was quite even. Shots were quite even, but I was definitely in control all game. As I say, once I get the lead, I start messing about anyway, so I don't tend to have too many shots. But that puts us to the final. And he's got a very strong team. Blackcard Son, Aguero, Messi, Inform, Chamberlain, Dele Alli, who I'm a fan of. And he's got the ball on the edge of the box. He turns well with Messi onto his left foot. Good save. And then I headed the ball out. And then it's just a quick counter-attack from here. Only 7 minutes in. Nice little drop off to Usman. Some nice play. Son absolutely rinsed him with a ball roll, which puts him clean through. And then a nice little low-driven finish into the bottom corner. I probably should have finessed low-driven that looking at it back. But it still went in. So straight from his kick-off again. I make one tackle, don't get the ball. But I then read him again with Martial. You can see how much he's player switching, so I just run in a straight line. One ball through again. Son low driven on his left foot on that 5-star weak foot again. And I'm pretty sure that actually finishes the game. As far as I can remember, I'm pretty sure he rage quit very early. To be honest. Yeah, he did. Did rage quit at 2-0. With the team that he's got, he probably thought... He'd probably see that I was a steady player. So he thought it'll be quicker for him just to not waste his time. And then the team that he's got, he'll probably just try and enter again and win it without wasting his time. So, yeah, pretty dominant performance in the final. Absolutely hammered him. He weren't really coming back into the game. The way he was player switching and running players out, not marking. You could see he weren't the best of players, but he had a good team, so that'll help him in the long run. But yeah, as you can see, we are qualified for the Daily Knockout Tournament. That's going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's go back and go live. So as you would have just seen, we did win the Daily Knockout Tournament, which qualifies us for the Weekend League. I'm not sure how many games. Probably not many. Might play a few on a Friday, a few Saturday night, and that'll probably be about it. If I go and look at the reward system for it, I'm not sure how the lower ones go, details. So what's what? If we say aim for maybe silver 3, maybe even silver 2, because that's auto qualification, 15k a mega pack and a rare gold pack, which is very good. So I'll try and play up to any requirements. No requirements next week if I don't, so it's fine, and just going and qualifying back for it again. As you can see on my friends list as well, I've only got 4, but that's my main account. If you want to add it as a friend, I'll happily accept it. But yeah, I got 34, I was on 29 and 2 and 3-1 up in a game, and got DC'd from the EA servers, which then instead of putting me on 30 and 2, put me on 29 and 3, and my head completely went. Without that DC, I have no question in my mind that I would have hit at least 37, which was top 100. So yeah, EA in my mind basically screwed me out of a top 100. But yeah, if you want to add that as a friend, then feel free to. Ask me for games, I'll be happy to if I've got time during the week. So I forgot to tell you at the start as well what my player instructions and custom tactics would be. 2 of the games I actually forgot to do my custom tactics. As you can see, I had to do them in game, and I put them to something like this: pass, and then pressure up to about that, and then switch to offside trap. So that was roughly what I was using in game. I wasn't sure exactly. And then player instructions, as always: get behind, press back line, stay forward, man mark, and stay back, and then stay back while attacking on the left and right back. Centre mids I leave completely alone. So yeah, team played okay. Martial I did not enjoy at all, to be honest. Now I remember why I didn't use him a lot at the start of the year. I felt him medium low. You could tell that was never up there, and when he was, he's slow on the ball. His balance and agility is not actually that bad, to be honest, but he felt very slow. His composure as well, only 78, could feel it. Attack positioning was never really in there, so weren't a fan of him. Everyone else was okay. Sigurdsson again, 66 pace on this FIFA. I don't think it's enough, to be honest. But a gameplay as slow as it was already, his pace just let him down even more. Quite a few games mid and bring Sigurdsson off for Werner. But yeah, other than that, team played very well. I'm not sure what the next episode of this will be. It's Thursday today, which means tomorrow will be the rewards, my Elite 1 rewards for monthly and weekly, and then after that might be some gameplay of FUT Champs, whether that's this account or my main account, I'm not sure. But I'm also going to try and stream a few games over the weekend, so I'll put my Twitch account in the description below. If you could click on that and give me a follow on there so you know when I'm online, that would be really appreciated. Also, if you could leave a like, comment and subscribe on this video, then it'd be much appreciated as well. But that's going to be the end of the video from me, guys. I'm out. Peace.